Alright. Shalom, shalom. It's the real Hebrew Israelites come to you week in, week out. Prophesy the downfall of America and the teach to hopefully elect. First thing I want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakabadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. And salutations, you brothers, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity. Alright, this is a response to this video. I couldn't stomach it all. I'm not really a brother who can watch things like this, but I did watch about half of it. And from what I half of it, I'm gonna actually do a vid on half of it. Alright? Because, you know, these guys, alright, these people, these idiots, alright, they thinking that, alright, there's gonna be one guy that, you know, as far as the Antichrist, alright, like Satan's gonna have a son or whatever, but Shaitan does not disobey the will of the Father, man. Alright, everything is created and everything obeys, nothing disobeys. Alright, everything is a part of his will, man. The scriptures say he thought of everything before he created anything, man. There's no such thing as free will. It doesn't exist. The story's already written and thought of. The story's already been spoken. Alright, so everything is just running the course as how he wants to write the course. Alright, so this is I'm gonna start at verse 21. It's Ecclesiastes 42. I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna start at 18. He seeketh out the deep and the heart, and considereth their crafty devices. For Yahweh knoweth all that may be known, and he beholdeth the signs of the world. He declareth the things that are past, and the things and for to come, and revealeth the steps of hidden things. All right, so how would you reveal steps of hidden things if you don't already know these things are ordained to happen? All right, and this is a secret that's hidden from the rest of the world, man. These evil spirits don't disobey the Father, man. They all in line. Alright, they all in line, man. Alright, and the Antichrist, it's more than one, man. Alright, anybody that comes against the truth is an Antichrist. Alright, and I'm gonna prove that. Alright, it's not just one man that said this is gonna pop up out of nowhere. Alright, and you know, and this guy said the son of perdition and this and that, which is talking about Esau. Alright. You know, he just throwing all these scriptures together with no understanding. Alright? It says, no thought escape him, neither any word is hidden from him. Ain't nothing hid from Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Why is that? Alright? Because he controls it all, man. Alright, scriptures say he set up one king and putteth up another, man. The Lord is who rules in the kingdom of men, man. Alright? He's pulling the strings. Okay? It says he has garnished the excellent works of his wisdom, and he is from everlasting to everlasting. Unto him may nothing be added, neither can he be diminished, and he has no need of any counselor. Alright? So the Lord don't need, Yahweh don't need nobody, alright, to counsel him, to get advice from. Alright? Okay? It says, oh, how desirable are all his works, and that a man may see even to a spark. All right. All these things live and remain forever for all uses, and they are all obedient. All right, everything is obedient, man. All right, all right, and when you read this, you know, when you really got understanding of the scriptures, man, you understand. All right, all right. Now watch this. All right. I know it's in Psalms. All right, this is Psalm 78 and 49. He casts upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation, and troubles by sending, verse 49, Psalm 78 and 49. He casts upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them. All right? So the Lord sends evil angels, man. The Lord does that, man. That means if that's the case, all the left-hand spirits are obedient, including Shaitan himself, man. All right? Is obedient to the Father, man. All right? So all of this, all Satan is at war with the Heavenly Father. And man, a spirit can't disobey, man. They got enough sense to know not to go against their creator. All right, they're not carnal like Esau. All right, they're not carnal like Esau. All right, they still spirits, man. All right, yeah, they make you do a lot of bugged out things, man. They tell you to do them. All right, if the Lord send an evil spirit at you, man, you best believe, man. If he get him charged, man, you better be afraid, man. And he about to let loose, but they gonna be in obedience, all right. All right. All right. This is 1 John 2 and 18. Little children, it is the last time. All right. And as ye have heard that Antichrist shall come, even now there are many Antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time. All right. So it's not just one guy that's anti-Yahushua, man. That's anti-Yahushua, man. All right? It's a whole system. All right? Who's pushing this transhumanism, transgender movement, man? Who's pushing homosexuality? Who's pushing that? Who's pushing the woman being over the man in madness? Who's pushing for the RFID chip, the mark of the beast? Who's pushing for that? Esau, man, the son of perdition, man, and his kingdom, man, his counselors, man. All right, this ain't got no spirit that's just gonna come down and or come up out of earth. Made no goddamn sense, man. That's a bunch of fables, man. All right, let me get this. In fact, I'm gonna search all right. Search all the Bible, and this word comes up one time. All right, and I'm gonna jump around. All right, I'm gonna just read this, and then I'm gonna jump down to the point, because this Isaiah 14 is completely talking about this Lucifer, right? This Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? All right. So this Lucifer was cut down to the ground and weakened the nations. All right. Let's see who did that. For he hath said in his heart, which is his mind, I will ascend into heaven. All right. Who got the space stations? All right. Who's sending drones out and into the heavens to explore? Alright, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High, which is above the Israelites, and I will send upon the congregation the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Who's doing that, man? Who's going up into the atmosphere, man? The heavens, man. All right, who got the facial recognition and all of these things, trying to figure out where you at every given time, tapping every phone. All right, they trying to play God, man. They trying to play like they Yahweh, man, and it's not possible because you don't have full understanding. All right, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. Right? They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble and did shake kingdoms? Right? Is this the man? Which is talking about Esau. Alright? This whole thing. And not only is Esau an anti-Mashiach, an antichrist, you anybody teaching false doctrine is also lumped in that as well. Alright? Anybody that's teaching false doctrine is lumped in there as well. Alright? Because you anti the truth. Like the scriptures say, if you ain't for me, you against me. Alright. Alright. Alright, this is Matthew 12:30. He that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad. So if you ain't with the Lord, you a part of this system, man. This antichrist system, man. Alright. It ain't got nothing to do about no Shaitan having us. Man, he don't even what? You know what I'm saying? That's madness, man. Angels don't have sex, man. Alright, now I only watched half of the video. I didn't watch the whole thing. It started to get irritating and I started to get pissed off. I can't really watch things like that. Only when the Lord really pushed my spirit to watch things, certain things, man, But it just shows you how lost that not only our people are, because they the ones on the comment board. All right, and here it is, a Edomite teaching you a bunch of fairy tales, man. All right, it says that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the houses of his prisoners, man. Alright? Who got prisons? Alright, where they lock you up for petty crimes for 20, 30 years, man. I ain't also talking about the Israelites, man. They ain't let us go, man. They ain't let us out, man. We still slaves today. And if not worse today than then. Alright? Because at least then we had some type of morals and values, man. But now Jake just destroyed, man. It's worse thereof. The worst. Alright? Alright, and this gonna go into alright, that made the earth as a wilderness, alright? It's Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, in the time of the dead, that they shall be judged, and that thou shouldest get reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to all the saints, all right, and to all the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them destroy the earth, man. All right. Alright, Shaitan ain't destroying the earth, man. Alright, he ain't putting nuclear waste in the water. Esau doing that. Alright, you know what I'm saying? Esau's doing that. Yeah, that's the left hand spirit that's giving them that they dealing with. But they the ones carrying out the actions, man. They the ones cutting down the trees. Alright? They the ones destroying the earth. Alright? And it just shows you that, man, the internet, you really have to have the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, man, to really decipher through all of this madness that's out here, man. All right, you got to really be thankful, man, all right, that we got this truth, man. Because if you watch the video, all right, it's people still being bamboozled with these bedtime stories, man. All right, with these what you call you know how you get the nightmare stories, them campfire stories, man. All right. So with that, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation, brothers, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity. Shalom and the Bible.